You can satisfy your mandatory recreational reporting requirement one of two ways, both of which are accessible from our home webpage at mrc.virginia.gov. Coming down into the blue header at the top and selecting Forms and Permits, and then clicking on Forms. This brings you to our form index. You are welcome to scroll through and browse all the forms, but for the purposes of reporting your recreational cobia, you can simply come down and click on Fisheries Harvest Reporting. And then come down to the row that reads Reporting Form for Recreational Cobia and Black Sea Bass or Other Species as Required by Regulation. And click on Online Reporting. This will take you to the Virginia Saltwater Journal website. Mr. Oyster does not have a Virginia Saltwater Journal account, so we're going to come up to the blue header at the top and click on Register New Account. The first field is for your email. Mr. Oyster is going to use our fisheries email. It's important that this email that you provide is both current and functional. For this process in particular, after you register, you'll receive an email from register@vasaltwaterjournal.com asking you to confirm your email address. If you do not receive this email, please check your spam or junk folders. If you do not confirm your email address, you will not be able to log into your Virginia Saltwater Journal account, which means you will not be able to report this way. So it's really important that you confirm your email address. Now we're going to come down to username, and we're going to select anything, but it must be less than 100 characters, it must be unique, and it may be comprised of numbers, letters, spaces, apostrophes, hyphens, or dashes. So Mr. Oyster is going to use his first and last name and his MRC ID. If you complete this form and click register but are bounced back to this page, it's likely that your username is not unique, which means that somebody else has that same username, so try tweaking the username you suggested and then hit register again. Should resolve the problem. Now you want to use a password that's between 6 and 20 characters or numbers and can include special characters. Make sure you type the same password in the confirm password field. And then we need to enter our zip code. So Mr. Oyster lives in the same area as VMRC. It's important to include your zip code because if you need to reset your password, you'll need to have your username as well as your zip code. You can then come down and include your birth year and gender for optional information. And then you click register. You now have a new account on Saltwater Journal. Your registration is not, however, complete. You will receive an email at the email that you provided, which will allow you to confirm your registration. After you confirm your registration, you may log in with the username that you provided and the password that you created. Make sure you're on the lookout for an email from register@vasaltwaterjournal.com. Again, if you can't find it, it may have landed in your spam folder. Once you've checked your email and followed the link to confirm your email address, you will be brought to this page. At the top, it will say, "You have completed your registration. Please log in." At this point, you use the username you just created and the password and click Login. You are now logged into your Virginia Saltwater Journal account.